So how did I manage to do it? I used an online course just to guide me through what I need to know, and for some time this was good enough, but I slowly realized that it wasn't actually enough to really understand the concepts. I wanted to make sure I knew each service in and out, not just speed through and get the certification as fast as possible. So I used a mix of materials and built a lot of side projects. I didn't just stick to one course. Real learning happens when you actually use the tools, not just watch someone else talk about them. I'd say you should follow a timeline like this. In November, I started the course and I completed it in December, about 2 months before the exam. But then I really focused on going through the console myself and making my own apps using the knowledge I learned. These are called practice labs, and I highly recommend that you do as many as possible before your exam. The whole point is to assess how well you can use AWS in real world scenarios. So the best way to do that is to actually do it. And after that, I found a few practice exams online and also bought a few. I did one every week in the lead up to the exam. This is another amazing way to prepare, and if you're really serious about passing, I would really recommend buying some practice tests and familiarizing yourself with how the questions are laid out. And also, it's probably not a good idea to go out looking for exam dumps. It's just not a good way to prepare, and most of them probably aren't even accurate. As for the real exam, it should be similar or easier in difficulty to practice exams online. In the exam, definitely use the flagging feature. If you take maybe more than 20 to 30 seconds on a question, flag it to review after you're done. I would also recommend using the marker and whiteboard you get to write down question numbers that you found especially hard, almost like a second flagging category. But most of all, trust your first choice. If you ever go through and you think you should change your answer, really consider it, because if you have done enough for practice exams, you should immediately be able to get the right answer, and going through it again can just create doubts and confusion. So only change your answer if you're absolutely confident.